Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at a classic film. As many of you know, back this past summer, I started collecting the Criterion Collection, and that is a boutique label of Blu-rays and DVDs. I'm just collecting the Blu-rays, of course, that are lots of great films under that label. And this is one of the more fan favorite titles, I guess you would say, that I'm going to start with. That's right, we're going to go back in our mint flavored time machine to the year 1991 and discuss number 13 in the Criterion Collection, The Silence of the Lambs. Set in 1990, Clarice Starling, an FBI trainee, is assigned to interview the cannibalistic serial killer and former psychiatrist Hannibal Lecter, as they hope he'll be able to give her information in the Bureau's hunt for another killer known as Buffalo Bill. Clarice and Lecter begin to share an interesting relationship of sorts, and the doctor offers up information in return for being transferred away from the Baltimore State Hospital he truly detests. After a senator's daughter is kidnapped by Buffalo Bill, will Clarice be able to find the killer as more bodies begin to pile up? And can Dr. Lecter be trusted at all? So what did I think of The Silence of the Lambs? I thought it's a fantastic psychological horror mystery. The film was directed by Jonathan Demme, whose prior works included Melvin and Howard, Something Wild, Married to the Mob, and afterwards, Philadelphia. It's adapted from the 1988 novel of the same name by Thomas Harris. The Silence of the Lambs premiered in New York on January 30th, 1991, and was released nationwide on February 14th, 1991. The film is filled with spectacular cinematography, camera work, and use of color. The use of close-ups here, especially on Lecter, are amazing and gives us some truly haunting images that could actually act as nightmare fuel. Buffalo Bill's hideout also has an interesting design. While the movie tends to get lumped in with lots of other studio horror films, this one is truly brilliant. There definitely are some moments showcasing violence, and it can certainly get gory, but it's the mystery and the tension that keeps us on the edge of our seats that are some of the highlights. There are some truly suspenseful moments and thrills packed in, especially during the courthouse scene and the finale. The story of the rookie agent on the hunt for Buffalo Bill is definitely engaging, and it's fun as a police procedural as the audience gets more clues about the killer along with Clarice and see what the creepy Bill is actually doing with his victims. Of course, along with the case, Lecter's hijinks are exciting, and we see him live up to his reputation of being a monster. You oddly begin to like Hannibal, however, like other iconic characters, as he hates rudeness and can be charming, even though he's evil. The story also works as a terrific feminist tale, as Clarice finds herself as the only woman in the Department of Men. The conversations between Clarice and Hannibal are awesome, and the two begin to develop a very intriguing back-and-forth relationship. They find out more about each other through their interviews, like Clarice's past when she was young, and we're not really sure what we can believe from Lecter, if he's actually helping or just having fun with the agents. Excellent performances by the cast, starring Jodie Foster as Clarice Starling, the rookie FBI agent given the task of talking to the manipulative serial killer. Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the psychiatrist currently locked up for his murders who might be able to help Clarice for a price. Scott Glenn as Jack Crawford, the agent in charge of FBI Behavioral Science Unit. Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill, the serial killer on the loose who skins his victims, and Anthony Held as Dr. Frederick Chilton, the pompous director of the sanitarium. The Silence of the Lambs won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Actress for Foster, Best Actor for Hopkins, Best Director for Demme, and, of course, Best Picture. It was also nominated for Best Sound and Best Film Editing. The film was selected by the U.S. Library of Congress to enter the National Film Registry in 2011. The Silence of the Lambs is an exciting, smart, and unnerving film that lives up to its reputation as being one of the best thrillers of all time. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube, youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTroopaList. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram at WestAList. Until next time, Troop out.